So how many players would you say we have here? We're playing solo, huh? All right then, let's have a name. All right, first things first, pick which episode you want to play. Or hit the letter F to see your favorites. 30 seconds. Your buzzer is going to be the letter B. That's B, like one of my favorite movies, Blade Runner. 20 seconds. All right, listen up. Take notes. As soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in. Then you have to hit the number that corresponds to the answer you want. Got that? Good luck and goodbye.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Yes, welcome to the Colorized episode. It's our little nod to the beauty of autumn when all the leaves change colors as they die, and people feel compelled to take pictures of these dying things and call them beautiful. I only hope someone does the same for me when I'm about to check out. Category, please. Whoa. Well, what do we have here? Shiny, jolly, fun. You get this one right, you get 3,000 greenbacks. Okay, so they tell me on these color wheel things that colors actually have opposites, right? Like red is opposite to green, or orange to blue, and so on, okay? So riddle me this, freak. Who was Rainbow Bright's evil arch-nemesis? Mr. Gloomy, Purple Pie Man, Murky Dismal, or Leprechaun Lou? Rainbow Bright's enemy numero uno was the ghastly Murky Dismal. Scientifically speaking, by being the opposite of a rainbow, Murky was considered the anti-cute. All right, I need a category. This category is known as Purple Pulp. $2,000 for correct answer. Okay, kids, gather round, because it's time for me to tell you one of Uncle Schmitty's famous hard-boiled crime stories. Listen carefully, there will be a test. He got the green light, started dealing brownies, got caught red-handed, told a white lie, got blackballed, caught yellow fever, and died. The end. Now, punk, which of these did not happen to him? He was ostracized, he contracted malaria, he received the go-ahead, or he was caught selling amphetamines. Malaria and yellow fever ain't the same thing, my friend. But hey, it could have been worse. At least he wasn't blue-balled while dealing greenies to some pinkos, huh? All right, pick a category. And our special guest tonight, my marker becomes magic when I sniff it. You get it right, you get 2K. So you know that book, Harold and the Purple Crayon? About this kid Harold who gets a purple crayon? If you gave Harold Pinter a magic purple crayon, what would he most likely do with it? Write a play, draw a comic strip, paint abstract art, or write soft money checks for the Democrats. Harold Pinter is the British playwright who wrote The Caretaker, The Dumbwaiter, The Birthday Party, a bunch of others. You know, but it doesn't matter who you are. You get that magic crayon, the first thing you draw is a hot tub and a ticket to Disneyland. I know. Throw me a category. Let's see what we got going. 7 glorious shades of gray. You're looking at $3,000 on this one. Say, did you know that NBC was the first network to broadcast most of their shows in color? It's true. Up until what year would you have seen the NBC Peacock in black and white? 1950, 1954, 1963, or 1969? The NBC Peacock appeared in black and white until the 1954 television season. So, wait a minute. Before 1954, if peacocks were black and white, does that mean that one day zebras will be in color? Give me a category. Well, I hope you're all rested up because you're about to take on a Dis or Dat. And this Dis or Dat questions category is bad fruit, bad. Okay, you've been through this. I'm just going to put your 30 seconds on the clock then. Let the games begin. Azure, black or blue? Ebony. Raven. Lapis lazuli. Sable. Sapphire. Last one. That'd be 7. I hope you don't think it's going to be this easy every time, okay? Let's look at your new score. Well, now, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that wasn't half bad. Let's try another question. Category, please. May I introduce Mommy, I've got Happy Cereal. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. All right, give me your best shot. If General Mills, you know, the folks that make that one cereal with the different colored marshmallow shapes, well, if they wanted to market a pro-gay cereal, which of these marshmallow shapes would they most likely include? Pink triangles, blue circles, yellow stars, or purple hearts? Here's the one the winners pick. The pink triangle is one of the symbols used to represent the gay community. But I don't know how you could possibly market a cereal as gay. Gee, maybe Jerry Falwell has an idea or two. Time to pick a category. Today's specialties include politically correct crayons. How does $2,000 sound? So, you might have noticed that your box of 64 Crayola crayons no longer comes with an Indian red. Some people found it offensive. Well, suppose you wanted to protest the name Crayola chose to replace Indian red. Which group might you form? The Chestnut Liberation Front, the Burnt Umber Defense League, the Sunburn Preservation Society, or People for the Ethical Treatment of Mauve? After soliciting more than 250,000 suggestions, Crayola renamed its Indian red color Chestnut, which apparently won by a slim margin over the second place name, Dried Cakey Blood. All right, pick a category. Here we have When Teen Idols Attack. 4K coming your way for a right answer. Hey, do you remember that movie that had the, I can't remember the name of it. Buzz in and help me out here, will you? It's the movie from the 80s. It's got the guys in it with the Dirty Dan, the Patrick Swayze guy, and C. Thomas Howell, and that guy who's always with the trouble, Charlie Sheen. That look, the Russians and Cubans invade the U.S. and these guys are in a small town and they shoot it. It was like Radon Chong or it sounds like that. What's the name of the freaking movie? Come on, buzz in and type the title so we can go on with the question. Let's see what you got. There you go. Red Dawn, of course, that's the name of that movie. Anyway, suppose the guys from Red Dawn star in a sequel called Red Donnie and Marie, because it's also the... Hey, stop the music. Hey, I'm just getting to the question. See, this is exactly what I was talking about in the employee counseling meeting. Throw me a category. Shake hands with You Aren't Anything Except a Hound Dog. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Okay, free your mind. If the group Color Me Bad decides to correct its grammatical errors and change its name to Color Me Badly, what should it retitle its first hit? Nothing can be compared to you. Up is How I Want to Sex You. Isn't that a shame? Or Never Am I Going to Give Up You. Take Color Me Bad's first hit, I Want to Sex You Up, remove that bothersome phrase-ending preposition, correct the spelling, and up is How I Want to Sex You. Or should that be I Want to Sex You Upwards? I want to sex you vertical? I need you above for the sex. All right, I need a cat. All right, flesh, butt, spits, I'm poor.
It's time for a Flip for Dish Mess Fun.
Grab hold of this gibberish category. All natural, artificial coloring. Let's see how much of $10,000 you can win on this gibberish question. Now here's the deal. The more time you take, the less cash you get. Okay, now you must tell me what this rhymes with. Mal, no cage whiz. Now, and ignore that punctuation, huh? All right, first clue. It's a large monocolored book. It's a big monocolored... It's all yours. Type in the answer and then... You know, the Yellow Pages has many other uses, too. Oh, sure, you can use it as a stepladder or prop up a table leg, even put a wig on it and take it to the prom. Oh, she was beautiful, and she stole my heart. Give me a category. For your viewing pleasure, can't we all just color coordinate? You get it right, you get 2K. One question coming right up. Given the colors in the rainbow's spectrum, who would probably be excluded from joining the Rainbow Coalition? Little Red Riding Hood. Well, nice to meet you, Roy G. Biv. That one-eyed, one-horned flying purple people eater thing? Yeah, that would be excluded. And we'll see who has the last laugh when the Rainbow Coalition is looking for a quick, cheap way to cut back on its membership. All right, pick a category. I believe this one is called Thus Saith Papa Smurf. If you know this one, you're getting $4,000. Eyes forward, we're going. Given the religious figure who's generally pictured as being the color blue, what might you call the spiritual leader of the Smurfs? Booty Smurf, Krishna Smurf, Yahweh Smurf, or Jesus-y Smurf? The Hindu deity Krishna is traditionally colored blue, so he'd be a great spiritual leader for the Smurfs. The only problem with Hindu Smurfs is that whole bindi thing. I mean, you stick a red dot on a Smurf's forehead, looks like a big purple Smurf zit. Ugh. Time to pick a category. The category, a skunk with a suntan. You get a right answer, you're walking away with $4,000. All right, hey, I got a joke for you. Which country's flag is black and white and red all over? Is Yemen. You know, no matter how many times I hear that joke, it still makes me laugh. Yemen. All right, I need a category. All right, give it up for two guys, a girl, and a Picasso. I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. Flex those fingers, here it comes. Considering the subjects of his paintings during his Rose period, which of these TV shows would Picasso probably have found most inspiring? Bozo's Circus, Soul Train, MASH, or Baywatch? No, but I must say that Baywatch has provided me with hours of inspiration. I mean that I find it very uplifting. Hey, if you got a minute, take a look at this. During his rosy period, Picasso painted harlequins and circus performers. He also spent many grueling hours practicing to get that damn ping pong ball to stay in bucket number 6. You've almost made it to the credits, but first, the attack. All right then, let's fast forward and get right to the good part. Here comes your clue. Colorful TV humans. Great. And I've only got a black and white TV. Oh well, have fun without me. final score. That's the game. Way to go, my friend. Like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose as long as you get to play with yourself. Now get the hell away from the computer, will ya? Because
You don't know Jack!
So if you want to save this episode in your little black book as a favorite, just hit F. And if you want to play another game, just let me know.
Let's hold hands.
this public service announcement brought to you by the Politically Correct Coalition, raising sensitivity issues throughout the upper middle class, primarily white, college-educated segment of the population for over 8 years.
In every city, in every park, an unspeakable evil lurks. An evil which takes no prisoners. An evil which has no equal. So grab the children and get out of town, because pure evil is just around the corner. And to her, this ain't no game.
Get the ball! Get him! I said get him!
Soccer mom, win or die.
Coach! Coach! Run, Jimmy! For God's sake, just run! Look out for that!